Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my monthly favorites for April, and I'm a little late this month. I usually get it right at the end of the month or the very beginning, but I don't know what to say. I'm just late to the game. I have a hard time recording during the week, and this is it. But I do have them, so let's get through them. And I don't have any fails this month, so that's a good thing, I guess. I haven't been really... I did purchase a lot of stuff through Sephora, or a few things from Sephora during their VIB sale, but I really haven't tried everything or hardly anything from it, so I really can't give you my opinion on those yet. So, and that's about the only things that I have purchased in the last few weeks. I think I can't think of anything else except for something that I'm going to show you now, but even though I did purchase extra ones, I already had a pretty good collection of them. So anyway, let's start with eye primer. I've been going through my drawers and trying to go through some of the older things that have been sitting there or being neglected, because I'm always trying new things. And this is Essence I Love Color, and is intensifying eyeshadow base. And this is pretty nice. I like it. It's very smooth on your eyes. It does cover any kind of veining or discoloration that you have. It is not super dark, so I mean, I guess you can do more than one coat, but I don't. I just put like a couple of dots on my eyelid, and I do it with my finger, and it does a really good job. It does leave like a little bit of stickiness, but not too much. I find that with this one, I really don't need to set it with a powder. I can go in straight with my shadow. And even though it does have a little bit of stickiness, it kind of sets itself. So it feels kind of smooth at the same time. So this works fine if you don't set it with a powder. At least for me, it works fine. It's very inexpensive. It's Essence. And it's nice. I actually purchased one for my daughter because my daughter has really dark eyelids. And sometimes if you have a lot of darkness on your eyelids, the colors don't really show up. The eyeshadow colors, shades. So I purchased one for her also, and she likes it because it does kind of neutralize your eyelid. All right, then for foundation, I pulled this one out. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self Refreshing Foundation. And this foundation is very nice. First of all, I like the way that it locks when you're not using it, so there aren't any accidents. And it has like the little spout there. It's not missing a lid. This is the way it is. And this is a very pretty foundation. And it does seem to get prettier as the day goes on. I would say this is a true medium full. You can definitely, how do you call that? You can add to it. You can layer it. There you go. But I don't. I usually just do one layer and that's it. It does do a decent job of covering my spots, but some of my spots are very hard to cover, especially with just one coat. But this feels really nice and smooth when you put it on. It feels very, I don't know, it just feels beautiful on your skin. Look at the difference between both of my hands. It really is a pretty foundation. It really sinks into your skin. It doesn't look makeup-y. It's what I have on today. And I have all of these products today, actually, most of them. If there's something I don't have on, but I do have the eye primer, I do have the foundation, I also have the Shiseido primer. And this one, some people like super light primers. I like primers that kind of blend with my skin tone. I don't like a super brightening under eye. I think it makes me look funny. I rather just everything kind of like blend together. Again, this is a beautiful concealer. I can't talk today. My words are not coming out. But anyways, so this is a very nice concealer. I really do enjoy it. Now, I did have a little bit of trouble today, but I really don't think it was a concealer. I think, so maybe I do have one fail. I think it was this. This is, I love the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I also love the finishing powder, and I do use the setting powder under my eyes and they work fine. This is the brightening under eye powder, let me see, it's called the Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes. I have not used this for a long time, and maybe now I know why. When I put this on, and I put very, very little, guys, whatever powder I'm using under my eyes, I just put a tiny bit, just to kind of set my concealer a little bit so it doesn't sink into my lines. Okay, this made me look super dry. I really think it was this, because I have used this concealer before and it's never happened, but I have not used it with this powder. Okay, I had to go back after when I was putting on my blush. I noticed how bad my under eyes looked. It looked like, you know, when you get the really severe, it looks super dry, you have those lines. It looked really bad. So I got this. This is the Kopari, and it's called the Starry Eye Balm. This stuff is amazing. This is a miracle worker. And this I love to use, like, let's say I've had my makeup on for several hours and sometimes your under eye looks a little funky. Okay, you just get a little bit of this, which is what I do. Okay, it looks a little messed up, but it's basically coconut oil. But you just get a tiny bit on your finger. Look, see what I have there on this finger? And you rub it between both ring fingers, so there's hardly any product. And then you pat it under your eyes, and you keep patting it under your eyes softly until it sinks in. That's what I did under my eyes today, because I didn't want to take everything off and start all over again. I smoothed everything out. It doesn't look dry anymore. My concealer went back to the way it's supposed to be. But I really think that it's this powder. So I don't know. I'm going to try it again with another concealer and see what happens. But this could be why, you know, I should make notes as to why maybe I put something aside, or if I don't like it when I first try it, because if I just put it away, I forget that I didn't like it for a reason. This is like brand new. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to leave it out to try it again with another concealer. But I know that the concealer is not the problem, because I have used this before and it's just as beautiful as a foundation. I do it with my finger. It looks prettier if you do use your finger instead of a sponge or a brush. Some concealers to me work better with a finger. The warmth of your finger kind of melts it into your skin, and it, you know, makes a really nice finish. And then I added a little more to the corner of my nose, and that I did with the brush, and that was fine. But under my eyes, a lot of times I use my fingers. I just feel that, I don't know, it gives it a prettier finish, more natural. It really sinks into your skin. So the powder that I pulled out so that I can start using again, and this is like brand new. I haven't used it that many times. Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Cupcake. And this is a very nice powder, and I have used this powder under my eyes also, and it works just fine. It's very finely milled. It brings this little lid to go over it, and then it has like a little mesh, which makes it very easy to use because you don't pull a lot of product. You just kind of, like, you know, you go like this with your brush and you get just enough to, you know, use. And I'm probably making a mess now, but you don't get, it doesn't make a mess. So it's very, very convenient. It's very nice for traveling, because sometimes if you take something that doesn't keep the powder really, you know, in there, then when you go to take the lid off, there's powder everywhere. So this is a really nice powder. I really do enjoy it. Let me make sure that I don't have like big mess of powder on my face. So definitely a plus. Okay, the face palette that I rediscovered is the one by Cover FX, and this is one that we received from ColourPop. No, oh my gosh. This is one that we received from Boxycharm, and we received it a few months ago. And it was when it was first released. It has a really nice mirror on the side. And then it brings bronzers, one blush, highlighter. This is like a, it's called Brightener. I don't know. It's okay for like the corner of your eye, or like to sit under your brow bone. But it's too bright to be a highlighter. These two are really pretty. And then it has a really nice blush, a really nice bronzer. I have the bronzer, the blush. I have this on my brow bone, and then I'm using this highlighter today. So that's what I'm wearing today. Okay, the eyeshadow that I have today is the Viseart Paris Edit. And you know what's funny about this? I bought this about a while back when it was first released. I have all my Viseart palettes in one drawer together. And I saw a video by Nathalie, the beauty diva, and then Noel, and they both created a look with this palette. And I thought, wow, what a pretty palette. And then I said, you know, I think I'm going to order it. And then I started thinking, you know what, that palette looks a little familiar. Let me look through my drawer. I had it already. But that's what happens when you know, don't pay attention. So I have used it several times, as you can see, because you can tell that I have been in some of those shadows, and that is what I have on today. And it's very, very pretty. But I almost ended up with two of them, which would have meant that my daughter would have received one, or one would have been in a giveaway. But anyway, this is very pretty, and yeah, I really do enjoy it. So this is nice. I love all of my Viseart palettes. Okay, the next product that I'm going to show you, and this is not makeup related. I'm going to leave my special one for the very end. This is not makeup related. This is a from Bath & Body Works, and this is called Sleep by Bath & Body Works, and it's lavender vanilla. I love the lavender vanilla combination scent. And this is with natural essential oils pillow mist. This smells amazing. First of all, I don't want to get it on my face. Has a really fine mist. I like to spray it on my pillow at night, like a few minutes before I go to bed. It's so fine that it really doesn't get your pillow like soaked or wet. I mean, when you lay down, you don't feel it. And then I also put some on my blanket. I have to have the house really cold at night, and then I use a blanket. Yes, I do. I'm crazy like that, but yeah. So I spray some on my blanket. This smells amazing. It is so relaxing. It is not strong at all. It's just, I don't know, it just makes you feel nice and cozy and smells really, really nice. So I will link everything below, but this is definitely a favorite. As you can see, I've had it for a while, and I usually just do like one spray on my pillow and like a couple of sprays on my blanket. It smells amazing. It really, really does. Okay, and what I have rediscovered, and really this is something that it's not that I rediscovered because I do dip into it quite often, but not always on video, because I don't want to be showing like the same thing on video all the time, because then you guys are going to get bored. But it's my Sydney Grace products, my eyeshadows. I think that is my ultimate favorite formula, Sydney Grace. And I'm happy to say that I do have a code with them. It is not a affiliate code. I do not make any money off of this code. This is just for you guys. And I can also use it when I go to purchase. And it's ageless 15. It gives you 15% discount on their website. I will list it below in case anyone is interested in using it. And it works because I've already used it twice. Yeah. So anyway, let me show you what I have. I purchased this palette on Amazon. And I saw it on Rena from Boxes and Deals. Had it. She was showing on her channel. And I asked her about it. And she told me where she got it. And this is a really nice palette. It holds a lot of eyeshadows. It opens, it's a little bulky, but not too bad. It opens kind of like a book. And then it has a mirror over here. It does fold back. And then you can fill this with shadows. These are all Sydney Grace shadows. And I don't have them exactly in order, guys. I'm going to sit and put them, and I've stuck my nail in so many of them, because that's one thing. Her formula, they're soft, but not soft to the point where they're powdery or they break up or anything like that. And these are the ones on the bottom here are most of the ones that I purchased lately. The first, let me see, the first two rows on top, no, I've had those. But like all these greens, and these here I purchased lately. I really didn't have that many greens. Their greens are beautiful. They're so pretty. I'm going to swatch a couple of them for you so you can see. Their eyeshadows are really like no other. I really haven't had a fail with any of them. They're all so pretty. Look, they match my nails. So pretty. And let me see if I can find a dual chrome here for you. And now they're gonna have dual chrome, new dual chromes that come out in June, I think she told me. And I cannot wait. Pretty. So beautiful. All of her shadows are really, really amazing. Very reasonable. And with a discount, it's even better. And not just her shadows. I love their lipsticks. Their, I even have their setting powder. Their blushes and highlighters are amazing. Okay, these are some blushes that I have from them. And this is, they're selling palettes now. This is a Sydney Grace palette. And I believe this was $12 for the palette. And then here are, this one here I got in one of their mystery boxes. Normally I wouldn't buy anything that shade, but if you go very lightly, it looks pretty. You have to really buff it out though. But the other ones are gorgeous, each and every one of them. And I do have some highlighters, but they were in another palette and I didn't pull them out. And one thing I wanted to mention again, I mentioned it to you guys before. I know a lot of us use our makeup wipes to remove swatches, but I buy baby wipes. And now this time these are Pampers, because during the special times that we're going through, even baby wipes I had a hard time finding. But I normally just get the generic brand from, you know, Target or Walmart or Amazon, wherever I'm ordering online from. And that's what I use, because this is cheaper than the makeup wipes. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys again, in case, you know, you guys were interested. And yeah, and there's one more item. Let me go get it. I almost forgot again. I forgot last month, but I remember just now. Hold on. Okay guys, this little tool, this is called a lip scrub. Let me see. Lip scrub brush. Okay, and this is silicone, and I really like this because what I do is I put my lips scrubbies or whatever, the exfoliator, and then I like to use the thinner part all over my lip instead of using my finger. I feel like this does a much better job, and I just, you know, work it in, you know, for few seconds or whatever, and then this washes right off. It brings 4 of them in different colors, and it's $9.99. And I really do enjoy this little tool instead of using my finger. It does have like this side here that is like a finer, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I turn a little bit, and then it's got like the thicker one, so you can use whichever side you like. I like this one, the finer one. To me, this works better. It is not rough, it is not hard, it doesn't hurt your lips, it is really soft on your skin, it's very gentle. I mean, if you do it really hard, you can probably, you know, hurt your lips, but you know, it just works better than your fingers. And I don't like getting that stuff under my nails and stuff like that, so I really do enjoy using this. So I wanted to bring this up to your attention also, and like I said, I will link everything below. So anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will list everything below in case you're interested in any of these products, and I will see you on my next video. I love you. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be before Mother's Day or after Mother's Day, but either way, happy Mother's Day. I hope you're gonna have a nice Mother's Day, or I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.